The Kentucky Board of Education voting in a new mandate, and masks could be required until next year, 2022. This vote comes just 2 days after the governor issued his own separate mask mandate for the schools. Grace McKenna has more from Frankfort and why parents there say the board went too far.
A handful of protesters here today, some of them telling me they don't want their kids to wear masks in school, and now they could be looking at other options.
Of course they don't want them. Yeah, that's why we're here.
A handful of parents and students alike protesting in Frankfort as the Kentucky Department of Education votes unanimously for a school mask mandate.
I vote yes. All members present have voted.
Debate over the length of the mandate took up much of the time. The mandate is set to last 270 days, though the board can vote to end it. The board added a caveat that would trigger an emergency meeting to revise the rule if the CDC or Department of Health changed their guidance.
It's not something that we wanted to do. It's what we had to do according to state law. There are provisions in what the board passed that allow it to call a special meeting to end the regulation at any time that it wishes.
Accommodations are included for those who are hard of hearing or deaf while eating or exercising, and for students with disabilities. In most cases, if teachers are providing a service like phonics lessons, they can lose the mask too.
Any person who is obtaining a service that requires temporary removal of the face covering in order to perform the service.
For some, school just isn't school with a mask on. Staying home would be better.
Not really. I mean, I'd rather do that than wear a mask to school all day.
Protesters also wanted the decision left up to local leaders. That's something Glass said the board hoped for, but the pandemic became too pressing.
Our enemies are not each other. They're not school administrators. They're not parents. They're not Republicans or Democrats. Our enemy is this virus, and it doesn't care.
Across Kentucky, the school year is already underway. Masks making a new assignment to take home.
Same thing, go back to homeschool. But as long as they keep going in there without a mask, I mean, if it's mandated now, so.
Commissioner Glass said today that the repercussions for not following the mask mandate would depend on the level, whether that's a student, a teacher, or an entire school district. In Frankfort, for WHAS 11 News, I'm Grace McKenna.